Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Today, we're diving into a super important topic: how to stop overspending and take control of your finances. Overspending is something many of us struggle with, but the good news is there are practical steps you can take to get back on track. Let's get into it. 1. Create a budget and stick to it. First things first, you need a budget. Imagine this: Jane, a 28-year-old marketing manager, was constantly finding herself with little to no savings at the end of each month. She decided to track her income and expenses to see where her money was going. She allocated funds to essential categories like rent, groceries, and savings, and set limits for discretionary spending like dining out and entertainment. Personally, I use an app, You Need a Budget, to keep track of my spending. It's been a lifesaver in helping me stay within my budget and save more each month. Tracking your finances might seem tedious, but it's worth it. There are plenty of apps out there that can help you manage your budget, such as Mint or an app. These tools can link your bank accounts, set spending limits, and alert you when you're nearing your limits. It's a game changer for managing your finances. Using a budgeting app can simplify the process and help you stay accountable. Here, I'm showing you how to set up a budget in Mint. You can link your bank accounts, set spending limits, and get alerts when you're approaching your limits. This helps you see where you're overspending and adjust your habits accordingly. 2. Identify and avoid triggers. We all have spending triggers, whether it's stress, boredom, or those irresistible online sales. Take Sarah, for instance. Every time she felt stressed from work, she found herself scrolling through online stores and buying things she didn't really need. To combat this, Sarah identified her triggers and sought healthier alternatives. Instead of shopping, she started going for evening walks, practicing meditation, and even picking up a new hobby, painting. For me, online sales are a huge trigger. I've found that unsubscribing from promotional emails and turning off sale notifications has significantly reduced my impulse buys. Identifying and avoiding your triggers can save you from making unnecessary purchases and help you find more fulfilling ways to spend your time. 3. Use the 48-hour rule. When you feel the urge to make an impulsive purchase, wait 48 hours. This cooling-off period gives you time to consider if you really need the item or if it's just a passing desire. Let's look at Mark's situation. Mark often found himself buying new tech gadgets on a whim. By implementing the 48-hour rule, he gave himself time to evaluate whether he actually needed the new device. More often than not, he realized he could do without it. I've tried the 48-hour rule myself, and it's amazing how often I realize I don't actually need what I wanted to buy. For example, I once wanted to buy a new camera on impulse, but after waiting 48 hours, I realized my current camera was still working perfectly fine. This rule really works. 4. Limit credit card use. Credit cards can make it easy to overspend since it's not immediately obvious how much you're spending. For instance, Emily, a college student, found herself racking up credit card debt on small, frequent purchases like coffee, snacks, and clothes. To break this habit, she switched to using cash or her debit card for everyday purchases. This way, she was more aware of her spending and less likely to go over budget. I used to rely heavily on credit cards, but switching to cash for daily expenses made me much more conscious of my spending. It's a simple change, but it can make a big difference in keeping your finances under control. 5. Plan your purchases. Before you head to the store or start browsing online, make a list of what you need and stick to it. This helps prevent impulse buys and ensures you're only spending on what's necessary. Take David, for example. He used to go grocery shopping without a list and often ended up buying items he didn't need. Now, he makes a detailed shopping list and sticks to it, which has significantly reduced his grocery bill. Grocery lists are my best friend. Without them, I end up buying so many unnecessary items. Planning your purchases in advance helps you stay focused and avoid those tempting but unnecessary buys. Regularly review your spending and see how well you're sticking to your budget. Celebrate your successes and adjust your plan as needed. For instance, Lisa, a small business owner, reviews her expenses monthly and sets new financial goals based on her progress. This keeps her motivated and on track. Tracking your progress keeps you accountable and helps you see how far you've come. It's all about making gradual improvements and staying mindful of your spending habits. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. Remember, taking control of your finances is a journey, and every step counts. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.